everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dame's Live. Y'all know what it is. Same time, same place. With me, the same Dame. Man, it's been a great summer for me. How's everybody's summer been? I mean, it's been about 3 months since I've been back, but I am so glad to be back doing what I love for the Metaverse, introducing you guys to great creators, to great movers and shakers within the Metaverse. The great thing is that I've got a lot of great people lined up for season 6. I see one of them in the house today. So, Jen Smash, I can't wait to have you on the show. And this season is going to be just another great season. So first, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about my summer. We didn't get to travel. We didn't get to travel this summer. Normally, I take a road trip with my kids, but inflation is crazy. It's through the roof. So we did get to do some in-state traveling with softball. And also, I've got a daughter who will be entering her senior year of high school. So y'all pray for me and that I can get through this senior year of high school. But thank you guys so much for coming out. One thing that I have been doing is I've been taking a little bit of time this season to just hang out with the creators. And I had an opportunity to hang out with the creator that we have today. And once I had an opportunity to hang out with her, to understand her reason behind building, and then go and actually experience her builds the way that she intended them, is such a great thing. I would say if you get an opportunity to go and hang out with the creator, ask them about their build so you can understand why they intended to build that build. But without further ado, I'd like to present to some and introduce to others a great creator right here in the Metaverse, Miss Eboni Epiphany. Everybody give it up for Eboni Epiphany.
Hey.
Hi.
Sometimes when I sit back.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show today, Ebony. I definitely appreciate you coming on the show.
No problem.
Likewise.
You're welcome. Now, I mean, I had an opportunity to hang out with you, and I had an opportunity to really get an understanding of your worlds and your builds. And then I understood the time that you're putting into the Metaverse and the time that it takes to make these builds, also to script them. I mean, smoothies, MetaBoost smoothies is just a wonderful build. It's clean, it's concise, but everybody has a story of how they entered the Metaverse. What is your story? How did you find the Metaverse, Ebony?
I had been going through a time, like a really bad time in my life where I had just I would I had a mental breakdown. That's what it was. And I can't sugarcoat it or nothing. That's exactly what it was. And the doctors told me that I had to actually sit down and figure out because I had turned my hobby into my career. I used to do hair and nails. I was a master cosmetologist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I could have used you probably about 6 months ago before I cut off my dreads. So
Oh no, that one is I hate it when
yeah,
people cut their dreads off.
yeah, I
That is
cut them
like,
off. Yeah,
oh my God. Did you save them?
yeah, I did. I still do have them.
Okay,
Got
as
them in a
long as you
bag.
saved them, because people cut their dreads off. I'd be like, baby, no. That's like, oh no. That's my favorite thing to do is doing dreads and doing nails. That's my
Yeah,
favorite thing.
yeah.
But
There's a lot of good locticians out there. I don't know if you call them a loctician.
yeah, it's locticians. I call them dread. They supposed to be called locks. They don't got me so many times. They are not lock. I mean dreads. Dreads are not free forms. They're not dreads. They're locks. But
The
yeah.
difference. But tell us more. So, you know,
They
mental
told
health is so important,
yeah.
and Metaverse has been one of those things that has helped our mental health.
Hmm.
So, building has actually helped your mental health.
It has. It's made it to the point where, especially when I deal with primitives, um, I can get and be in a zone, and I can start on the bill and be done with it within about a day or so. If I have if I have my team, it can be done definitely in 2 days. Like BBW is
Wow.
that I love her to death, bro. You don't understand. That's Team Metabu all day.
Shout out to BBW Love in the building.
Yeah, so it's like I have I have a lot of thought when it comes into building that gets out. I express how I feel in my bills. Like a lot of my worlds, my date worlds are dates that I wish that I could go on. Like Metabu Park, that's a really old bill, but um it was I wanted to go on a date, but I couldn't. And I was like, if I could go on a date right now, where would I go? And I made a park.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the beginning. So we've
Hmm.
got you came into Horizon because mental health, and
Hmm.
then now you found a real home with building. All
Hmm.
right. What are some of your favorite builds? Like we know that you've got the Metaboo and also the Smoothie Factory, but what are some of your favorites? I know I've been to a couple of them. You showed me one of them.
My absolute favorite was Chill and Smoke. I kind of unpublished it and turned it into a kid's world.
Hmm.
I'm well, I ain't even thinking. I am gonna do another one, and it's gonna be 10 times better because I'm gonna put it in tri mesh. So the one that I have right now, I gave to the kids. Um, my next one is going. It would be probably experience because that gave me to put a little bit more of my creativity out without having just the primitive shapes to work with. And I mean, all of them are my babies. All of but those were right now I like the smoothie world because it makes the kids medical smoothie. It make the kids like it. And I want to give the kids the opportunity to be able to learn and be able to play at the same time. And it's like I can disguise the learning to the point where they don't know that they're learning. Like for instance, there was a kid in there, little squeaky voice. They was like, "What do I do with the pineapple?" I said, "You go cut at the pineapple station." And then they said, "Where's the pineapple station?" I said, "How do you spell pineapple?" And then I said, "What's the first letter in pineapple?" So they're still learning how to, even though they're not supposed to be here, the little squeaky voice. If they're here, I'm gonna give them something to. They're gonna learn why they're in my spot. They're gonna learn.
And that's what I enjoyed about your role play worlds. Is that when I think I told you this last time we talked. My daughter plays Roblox a ton of a lot. She loves Roblox.
Hmm.
One of the things that she builds all the time is like a smoothie factory. I guess it's
Hmm.
in a place called Roblox Neighborhoods
Hmm.
where you can build stuff, and she'll charge people to come around and buy the smoothies. And then after she gets the money for the smoothies, she tears down the smoothie factory and builds a house. So it's I don't know how she does it or why she does it, but one day it's a smoothie factory, one day it's a house. So. But
Hey, tell her to keep going, baby. Cause
yeah, I know. So I'm trying to get them to build for the metaverse, but the reason why I'm saying that is that there's a true niche in finding an opportunity to grow our children into who they will be for the next generation. Having a smoothie factory, teaching them a simple color matching. I don't care if it's a P in front or a C for carrot that's in front. All these things matter into making us who we are in America. So thank you so much for bringing your
no,
games.
no problem.
Yeah. Now tell us more about what is your what is your goals? What are your next goals with Metaboo? We know Metaboo is a business now,
Hmm.
and
Whole
you're
LLC.
building on to to new children experiences. Are you going
Hmm.
to get back into adult experiences or children experiences, or where you want to go right now?
I I personally, I'm never gonna let go of Metabu ever. I mean, it's Metabu is my heart. Metabu is actually Metabu is the parent company, and the Squishy Boo falls up under Metabu.
Mhm.
So it's like without Metabu, there would be no Squishy Boo at all. So Metabu, I want to be able to bring Metabu to different platforms.
Mhm.
Like right now, I'm learning a lot. I'm getting all the knowledge that I can, as much knowledge as I can, to be able to build not only on this platform but platforms like Banter, VR Chat, Rec Room. I want to go to different platforms with it. Because as my good friend Brooklyn says,
Shout out to
Horizon
Brooklyn.
is not the all be all. It's not. So I want to be able. I look at Horizon as the front door
Mhm.
to the Oculus. They come in and they see it in the front door. I want them to not only see me at the front door. I want them to see me in the living room, the bedroom, the kitchen. I want them to see me everywhere.
Yeah, I love to hear that right there. Expanding your horizons, being in multiple different worlds and different platforms at once. I mean, that's the way to basically not put all your eggs in one basket. You know,
Hmm.
one thing that we do know is that trees are so interesting in this world. And I'm saying trees as in a tree.
Hmm.
um, you remind me of like a tree. You know, you've got your footing right here in Horizon, but I mean, you're willing to branch off in other places. And also, another thing that's characteristically great about a tree that you never hear a tree grow. I have never heard a lot out of you. I've never heard you complain about a lot of stuff. I've never heard you get mad. I've heard a lot of different stories
That's
about different people within Horizon,
that's
but
because of the group that I'm. My
yeah,
my my group. I
yeah.
especially BB, especially BB. That woman right there, she makes me not go like she Ebony, Ebony, no Ebony. And we be in chat, and that the only reason why you ain't heard that is because she keeps me. That's my that's my dog, man. That's my dog.
So great that you have like somebody to go to. Everybody's got to have a go-to person, a friend in Horizon that's there for them, who they can speak to, get in build mode with, clown around, tell their deepest, darkest secrets if it's that serious, and sometimes not. But the good thing about Horizon is that there are no gatekeepers.
Hmm.
The great thing is that we are the gatekeepers. Some of us that are here now, and
Hmm.
some of us, we really are doing a great job of setting up a great example for the next ones coming up. But what would you say is a great way to set a great example for others coming up? For
Um,
us,
for
what
us
should
to
we do?
be more eager to help,
Mhm. I love that.
for people to when you see is someone that needs something, please help them. Even if you can't help them, send them in the direction of someone who can help them. Because from learning from experience, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not. I ain't got. I'm at the moment. My bank is looking for my money. That's what they're doing at the moment, and it's out there. It's just
Yeah, it's out
we
there.
have
It's
to
coming.
find it. It's coming. And I can't afford certain things, and
Mhm.
I know that I can't afford it. Like literally, when trying to get my bottle on the day, my subscription for my Spotify was was done because I didn't pay the bill. But I
Tell me
paid
about
it
it.
today. And it's like sometimes you don't have the money to do things or pay for certain things. So if it's to the point where you can be able to help somebody, please do. Because 9 times out of 10, like I said, when it gets to the point where I'm there, I'm not gonna be there by myself. I promise you that one. I'm not gonna be there because every single
Yes,
person that has helped me and got me to the point where I am right now, I'm not forgetting you.
man. Man, you can't. You can't forget
Mm-mm.
about the village that helped us grow. And I love your spirit of collaboration. I absolutely love your spirit of collaboration. And the good thing is that when you go out and you do a show like mine, I
Mhm.
do no promo for my. I only do one promo on Instagram, but I don't invite people here. The
Mhm.
people that show up are the people that want to be here.
Mhm.
You know. So first and foremost, look out here. All
Yeah,
these
they my
people are
people.
reflections. This is
Oh,
reflections. These are all reflections of the work that you've done in Metaverse. These are people that you've known. It's people that have been to your worlds, and we're going to give them an opportunity to speak. We're going to give them an opportunity to give us some love here, Ebony. Are you ready for that? Can you take in a little bit of love?
yeah, these
I
the
know it's been a
OGs right
rough journey,
here.
but
These are
yeah.
the OGs.
So first and foremost, we've got our mic open. If you do have had an experience with Ebony Epiphany or have any words of encouragement you'd like to give to her or give to us, the mic is open. We love to hear it. Better clean Rupert, what's up, my guy? You're on mute right now, my guy.
He on mute and garble. Get it,
Hey,
Metaclean.
get it, man. Put some music on
Hey.
for him. Hey, hey, what's up, Rupert? He just wanted to give us a dance. We appreciate you coming through, Rupert. The mic is still open. Jay Vanity,
Hi,
how you doing?
hi everybody.
Hi, Ebony.
Doing well.
Working with Ebony and just the amazing things that she's done. I've also been kind of there by her side a little bit behind the scenes, even though I wasn't on a lot. I've seen the challenges that she faces, and she literally just kept pushing as a true creator should. She never lets anybody's dim her light. She never lets anybody shine her down. And she is literally a constant hustler. And that's what I appreciate about Ebony. And that's why I love working with her on behind the scenes on like her projects and asking her for advice because she is a motherly figure and alongside with some other women in here that I look up to. And I just never want to see anyone, be that cascade over her because she will find a way to shine bright and come back brighter for sure.
I agree with that, Jay Vanity. Whoa, those are
Jay
great
Vanity
words.
Upton, the only Upton in the universe.
And I actually experienced that this week. I mean, we were talking about tri-mesh, and I was like, I can't do this, can't figure this out. Oh, well, we're getting workrooms. We'll figure it out, Dame. I'm like, whoa, I've never had anybody just be so openly helpful. It's almost hard to accept, but thank you so much, Ebony.
It's no
Um,
problem.
the mic is still open if you guys have anything to say or any words of encouragement. Brooklyn Britt,
Hey
welcome.
guys. Hi
What's
Dame,
up?
how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Good to see you, sir. Ebony, my good friend and dear little grasshopper. Working with Ebony is absolutely amazing. We all feel like we all kind of come from a place where we all have walked different paths in life and there's this one thing that brings us together which just so happens to be the metaverse. And for me, like, I am so in awe and so honored to like just see how like watch Ebony's evolution. And what I mean by that is just she learns every step of the way. When things don't go her way, she still takes it on, and then she dusts herself off and she figures out how she's going to get back on the road and back to the next step. So I think for me, like, just watching her just constantly just continue to learn and grow and evolve is one of the biggest like payoffs that I've ever had in the metaverse, and it's also super motivating. So yeah, that's what I have to say about her. She's just amazing. So keep learning and keep doing your thing. And like I always tell you, the metaverse or the meta is not the end all be all, and you can do anything that you want to. The sky is just the beginning, not even the limit. So that's it.
Ooh. Ooh. The
That's
sky
so
is
sweet.
just the beginning,
It
not
is.
even the limit. I mean, she's dropping some gems here, guys. Hopefully, you're catching them. You might get paid off a few of those diamonds. Yeah, the mic is still open, guys. I like. We got about probably 10 more minutes. If you guys have anything else,
Oh, Joy's here.
Hey
Joy
there,
Ready.
Dame. Hey, Ebony. How
Hi,
are
Jay.
you?
Wow.
I'm good.
That's good. So what I want to say to Ebony, I had the pleasure of meeting her in Florida for the first time in person. And what I want to say to her is that I see you. I see you. I feel as though the word for you is resilience. And what I want to speak is life into you. I know that we all go through different things and whatnot, but what I want to do is encourage you and to let you know that resilience is building you up and that it's going to give you a thing that you cannot put your like into words of what's going to result into that. And so I want to encourage you to keep going. I absolutely love what you're doing in this space. And I want you to know that you are appreciated. So
Thank
thank
you.
you for everything that you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Keep going, Ebony. Keep going. Mr.
All right,
Rupert in the building.
can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yes,
I
sir.
had to get off mobile because I had to come and talk to this one sitting on your couch right here. First of all, welcome back, Dane. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mr.
Well, like
Mr.
Joy
Rupert.
said, man, I also had the privilege of getting to meet this person in person. Thank you, Brooklyn, for the opportunity. Man, I tell you, if the term "beat myself up for no reason" was a person, that'll be the picture that shows up in the dictionary. You know, obviously mental health is something that some of us, a lot of us, deal with in this space, and it's really difficult sometimes to
Yeah.
not project that on yourself. But I'll tell you, man, I've watched, I watch everybody, but I've watched Ebony in particular for quite a while, in the way that she's dealt with adversity, but the way she's always been able to project her light on other people, even though she's going through her own shit. Excuse my French. And it's been extremely admirable because I know it's not easy dealing with it. People in this space, even though we are on a headset, technically it's a video game. The relationships we develop here are amplified because we deal with so many more people. So when people think what we do here, especially when you have a platform, a brand, a business, isn't stressful, it absolutely is, because the same way in your physical world you may deal with three people, that might be 300 literally in here in the same amount of time. So it's a lot. But Ebony, man, we love you. I've always encouraged you to find your purpose and not give up, because really, after all the BS, after all the difficulty and pain, your purpose and your reason for being here is definitely on that other side, where hopefully it gets a little better for you, man. But I love you. I love your journey. Don't ever stop. I'm always going to tell you that. Just keep moving forward and keep taking care of the people next to you, man. We love you.
Thank
Yes.
you. And it's like, what time is it there?
I got up at 5 in the morning for you. I want you
I
to
love
realize that.
Oh,
you.
Okay.
oh,
All right.
man.
Thank you.
A trooper. I'm going to start calling Rupert the Trooper.
Good night.
Yeah. Oh, it's good morning, bro.
Good morning.
Couple of cups of coffee. Yeah, we still have a couple more minutes if you want to say anything. If we don't, we can definitely move forward with the show. I don't want to hold you guys too long. Well, let's go ahead and move forward with the show. Well, there's only two ways you can get out of Dames Live. And the one way you can get out of Dames Live is through the hot seats. I mean, are you sweating yet, or
it's a little bit. It's a little bit, but it's okay. I
I'll
got
give you
this.
a minute to wipe off the Oculus if you need.
I got this. I got this.
So first and foremost, thank you so much for being on the show. Hot seat is where we kind of get into your technical mind, see where you're thinking here, and see what kind of decisions you have. So first and foremost, I like to just know some simple stuff. What are your top 5 favorite worlds? What are your top 5 favorite worlds?
Let's see. The experience. Build mode.
Build mode.
Let's see. It chill and smoke. It's always gonna be chill and smoke to me. Let's see.
But there's no more chilling smoke, right?
It's coming. It's in the making.
Okay, all right.
BB's New World. I don't know the name of it. Yes, BB's New World. Um, let's see.
Got one more.
I don't go
Build,
nowhere no
build
more.
mode.
I go. Oh, Black Folks Talk. I be going there.
Okay,
Yeah, I be going
okay.
there too.
Is that a
Yeah.
podcast that's here in the metaverse?
Yes, it's about Dangerously Wild.
Okay, all right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to stop by there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to stop by there. Dangerously Wild is with VRU, right? VRU Life?
Yes. I
Yeah,
think.
okay,
Yes.
all right, perfect. So thank you so much for answering that. I mean, it sounds like your top 5 worlds are your worlds, or
They
your
are.
friends' worlds.
Yes.
I would suggest you get out and go visit some worlds, Evan. You gotta get out
Oh,
there.
Royal Rumble. Rumble. I'm sorry. I should have
Hey.
said Rumble. I go in there and shoot with people. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like Rumble too. All right, so we'll go through some simple, easy, but tough questions. What is your opinion on this? Would you consider cereal to be soup?
No. It's breakfast.
Why? Why is cereal not soup?
Because soup is made with water, liquid. It's not made with milk.
I can eat water in my cereal.
Really?
You ain't watched Friday?
Ooh. No, I can't eat water with my milk. I'd be like, I would have got that butt whipping. I'm
What
sorry.
about oatmeal? I can't eat oat. Was oatmeal still not cereal now? Is it soup?
No, oatmeal is cereal. It says it on the box, doesn't it? I don't know. Cold cereal? I don't know. I think it's
I don't know. I mean, am I confusing you or what?
nah. I would think it's cereal. I really would. I would think it's cereal because I think it's a warm cereal. I don't know.
Okay, so cereal is in the soup family, or cereal is not
Not.
family.
No.
Okay, all right, I understand that. Do pineapples belong on pizza?
No.
Why not?
Because it's what
Where are your taste buds at?
Yeah.
my taste bud. The pizza is a savory
Phony.
food.
Okay,
The,
all right.
the pineapples is a dessert. It's a dessert. I don't. It's sweet. I want something. I want a pepperoni or some bacon, stuff like that on my pizza. No, pineapple is not.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I'll give you that one. I think pineapples do go on pizza. I like my pineapples on my pizza. I'm pretty sure some of the audience might agree. So moving forward, do you think a Reese's peanut butter cup is a candy, or is it a cookie?
It's candy.
Why? Why do you think it's candy? It's more
Because-
like it cracks like a cookie. What makes up a cookie? Like
A cookie. You have to have dough to make a cookie. There's no dough in that in a Reese's peanut
How
cup
do you know?
because
How
I
you
know how
Evan?
to. I know how to make a Reese's Pieces cup. you take the chocolate, put it in a mold, and then you take some peanut butter and put it in there. Ooh, I froze for a second. Then you take the peanut butter and then you top it with the chocolate again and put it in the refrigerator. There's
But you
no
can
type.
But you can do that with a chocolate cookie. Like I
But
can,
that's why you called it a cookie. It's a cookie. You can't do that with a Reese's Pieces cup. A Reese's Pieces cup is chocolate and peanut butter. That's it. That's all it is. A cookie, you have to have some type of flour, some type of something to mend the stuff together. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I agree with you a little bit. You're throwing some logic in there to make it hard for me to disagree with you. You know, I mean, the inside of a Reese's Pieces might have flour. I mean, you know, with peanut butter in there.
It would be peanut butter and probably I would say, I don't know if it's baking soda or I think it's baking powder. I don't know. I haven't made a Reese's Pieces cup in a minute.
So I got one more for you. You got some good answers. I'm really giving you a hard time on these. So
It's
I've got to know. So should the McRib be permanently on the McDonald's menu?
Yes.
No, I don't think it should. I don't think nothing needs to be on the McDonald's menu. It's all bad
What?
for you.
What?
All of it is bad. Even the fish fillet is bad for you. It's
So
not
no
even-
McDonald's, huh?
I feel like McDonald's should change their menu to be more healthy because, yeah, the food ain't food no more. It ain't food.
Okay, all right.
Once that lady put that stuff out that showed that she has a burger and fries for going over 20 years with no mold and stuff. Oh no, baby.
I
No.
did see that.
Yeah.
Interesting. But you can't believe everything you see on the internet.
Oh, I seen
You know
it
that,
too. I did. My kids left a double cheeseburger in the backseat of my car, and it was in there for every bit I know 2 weeks. That thing ain't had no mold, no nothing on it. No sir.
I mean, you got me and my wife over here rolling. So thank you so much, Ebony. But you can't believe everything you see on the internet, but you can believe everything you play on Dame's Games. All right, so only one way to get out of here. We've got a great audience here, and the audience is going to try to help you guess these words. All right.
Okay. Can I
So,
look? I can't look at it.
You can't look at me.
Okay,
I look directly at the audience.
All right.
You got BBW Love out there. You got Jen Smash that'll help. We got some other people that left, but we got Joy and JD that may be able to help, and Brooklyn Britt. So let's see if they can help you get these. All right, first word. Or a movie.
Tony Stark's the movie
Iron
Tony
Man.
Stark. Yes.
Okay, all right. Pretty good.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
It's a movie. Huh.
What was the
Yeah.
what was the actor?
James Brown.
No.
Jackie Chan, Tucker.
Mhm. And
Chris
Rush
Tucker.
Hour.
Boom.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Let's see what you can get here.
Ooh.
I call my kids
Don't feed
this.
them after midnight.
You can't. Don't wet them, because if you wet them, forget it. It's over.
They multiply.
It's also a movie.
Gremlins.
Bert-
Yes.
That sounds like Meta Kids.
Ooh, this one I don't know.
Oh. Who sang this song? The Commodores? What is it?
I'm not even sure.
Okay, the
Might
first
have to
word
break
is
it down.
opposite of a man.
Woman.
Men.
Women.
What's another word?
What's
for
another word?
women? A
Ladies.
lot of women.
Boom.
Okay. First word. Second word. The opposite of a woman.
Man. Ladies man.
Boom.
There it is.
Yeah.
Shout
I've been
out to
practicing.
the
I've
ladies,
been
man. That was a movie.
Ooh, okay. This has to
shit.
do with some otherworldly creatures, and
Will Smith.
Will Smith is the
Independence
main
Day.
No.
Another one.
Think
The
of
other one.
a
Wasn't
suit.
there like cockroaches in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the
Yeah.
dude that was
Yeah.
fat. Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
What is his
The
name?
cockroach.
Okay,
Cockroach.
so
It's the
what's
movie.
the opposite word of ladies?
Men.
Okay.
Men in Black.
Yeah.
There it is.
Ooh.
We got that one.
Okay,
wow.
the
Ooh.
DeLorean.
Yeah,
Think
in the movie. Yep. Back in time.
the
Back to the
in-
Future.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Greatest movie of all time.
Ooh. Okay. Kevin Hart, Snoop Dogg, Sofia Vergara.
Mhm.
Who am I forgetting?
Friday.
Purple. Think purple. Fly
Soul
in the sky. Boom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think
Okay.
anybody knows this.
Okay, it's where I'm from, but
Brooklyn.
with a C.
Yeah.
Crooklyn.
Yeah.
If I would have known Brooklyn was coming, I would have said, well, maybe not that movie.
Okay, so you
what's
probably
the
don't know this, but this was shot in my Eddie Murphy. This
Eddie
was
Murphy.
shot in my
Africa.
neighborhood. It's themed around Africa, and one of the scenes is
Coming to
where-
America.
Boom.
Yeah.
Damn. You need to
They went to Queens to get a queen.
Ooh, 3 women and a voice box.
Yes.
3 women in a voice box.
Yes.
3 women.
Yeah.
Who was
3
the women?
women.
Farrah
Lucy
Fawcett?
Liu,
Farrah Fawcett. Oh, shit.
Cameron Diaz.
Oh,
I'm old, girl.
I'm old. Yeah.
But I know that version
Charlie's
too.
Angels.
Okay,
Yes.
boom.
Yes.
You know what? Just to think about it, Charlie's Angels will actually be a pretty fun meta game to play.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Moving
yeah.
forward.
Ooh, one of the
Oh.
greatest poets of all time. Think
Yeah.
Maya
Lydia.
Angelou.
There you
Boom.
Oh,
go.
wow. You know. All right.
Oh, Oh, who got this? Yeah, who
Go
got
ahead,
this?
that's what this is.
We gotta tag you in, sis.
Right, right.
Rent.
No, it's an actor,
And
Yes.
he's a singer.
what movie was he with?
Justin
the other-
Timberlake.
No,
No.
the other guy. What was he? Mel Gibson, right?
I think so.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
Mel Gibson.
Pretty Woman.
No, they were
No.
like cops in the 80s.
So,
Mash.
so
I don't
what
know.
rhymes? Okay, think of a name. It's an actor. Think of the word Manny, Sammy. Like think
Danny.
of
Danny
uh-huh.
DeVito.
And then
No.
something you put
So
on your hand
so think of like
when you, in the winter.
Danny Glover.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
Okay, I got this one. I got this one. I got this one.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
this
you
one.
got it. You
I
got
got
it.
this. I got this.
Hold on.
Okay,
One word.
Go.
think Common Ground 2024.
Shit show.
No, girl. One of the candidates.
Huh?
Common Ground 2024. One of the
Kamala.
candidates.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fell out of coconut tree.
There we go. There we go.
Ooh, Candy Burris.
Yeah, the group's
Escape.
name. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, you know your stuff, don't you?
Ooh.
I bet you don't know him though.
This
Training
man is
Day.
fine.
Training
okay?
Day. He got a
Denzel
nomination.
Washington.
Thank you.
That's
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Oh, that was too quick.
Oh.
Oh,
What's that?
Isn't this a group?
yes. This
Isn't
is
this a
female
group? Group.
sister
This is a
with
female group.
voices. Sister
Lily,
SWV.
Coco.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Jen Smash knows her stuff.
Ooh, ooh,
Queen of
ooh.
hip hop. Queen of
Yes.
hip
Queen
hop.
Latifah.
Yeah,
No,
No.
can't dance. Can't dance.
Can't
Long
dance.
boots. Long boots.
Oh, Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Great descripting words. Great descripting words.
Ooh, Cookie from Empire.
Dang. That's all I call her is Cookie.
I can do bad all by myself. Okay.
I know who she is. I
Why we
can't.
like
I,
this?
Taraji.
Yes.
Yeah.
I call her
Alright.
Cookie regardless.
Ooh,
This is
okay.
a character from a TV show.
Oh, wait. Who's
Yes.
this? Oh,
Yes.
wait.
Yes.
Can't say
Yes.
the name.
Martin.
Yes.
The
All I can
female.
think
of-
Martin.
Okay,
Gina.
yeah.
Hey, all right, here we go. She knows her Gina.
You know what I was thinking about? You know what I was thinking about on that one? I'm thinking about when he's like, "Don't leave me." He's like,
No. Okay. Oh.
Okay, this is the opposite of bad times.
Good times.
Boom.
Yes.
You messed it up. You said
All
times.
right, last
Oh,
but
my
not
bad.
least, hopefully you can get this one.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
okay, this is
okay.
all you, girl. All you.
Ebony Epiphany.
No, ma'am.
Mm-mm.
Think of your brand. Think of a
Metabu.
game. Think of your brand. Think of a game.
The Moon Gang.
A game. Balloon.
You
Balloon
drink
game.
this thing.
A shot.
No. Okay, the
drink it.
show. We started the show by talking about this.
I'm think I'm gonna need a shot after this. I don't
Dame
need a drink.
Show.
No,
No.
you drink
Your
this.
show.
Where we
On a
talked
hot
we
day.
talked about this here today at the beginning of the show about you. Your
The
brand.
pineapple.
Where did you
Pineapple.
take me? The first
Children.
place you take
Oh,
me.
Metabu Smoothie.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's the one that should be like.
That was our good spot, right?
Damn.
That's the one that got me.
Well, thank you so
Sweet
much,
pineapple.
Ebony,
No problem.
for coming by. We even burned through the show so fast that we've got so much time left. But the mic is open. We've got an audience here. If you have something going on tonight that you would like for some of us to maybe show up to, definitely step up to the mic. Let us know. What's going on? Golden Rays in the building. What's up?
Day, what it do, big dog? Nah, I'm not here to promote anything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation is, I just wanna, I was here earlier and it was a bunch of us in here. I heard you earlier. I was outside talking to someone, but I just wanted to holler at Ebony, and just let her know that she's always done an amazing job. I don't care what she dropped. I mean, she be in here putting in work, like she be really really putting in work. I done been with her. I done seen her happy. I done seen her sad. I done seen her crying. I done seen everything. You feel what I'm saying? Because she's so passionate about, you know what I'm saying, just giving people these different experiences inside this space, right? And just want to commend her for that and let her know that she is doing an amazing job, and to let her know that even if she think no one cares or no one watches, or she don't have real friends in this space and everybody's against her, just to let her know that, you know what I'm saying, that you do have people that do love you and love and respect everything that you are doing in this space. And I know times get hard when you be want to just give up, when they change shit up on us or whatever the situation is, and just be like, man, this shit is frustrating. Like, you know what I'm saying? What do I do? Just let you know that you do got people on your side to help you figure these things out, so no matter what's going on, you know what I'm saying, just never give up on the things that, you know what I'm saying, brought you here in the first place. Remember what brought you here in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Besides the monetization and whatever, before you was even monetized, why you was here building worlds in the first place. And you know what I'm saying? And just think about that, and just, just keep things, simple and plain, and continue doing the things that you're doing, you know what I'm saying, to be great, because it's going to be recognized. Probably not today, probably not tomorrow, probably not 1 month, probably not 2 months. But the minute you give up, then you just gave up, right? You know what I'm saying? It might be the next day, things might happen for you the way you planned it. So I just want to let you know that, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate you. And you know what I'm saying, I love you as a friend. Continue doing what you're doing, and just never give up on the things about you, all right?
Thank you, Golden.
Hey,
I
love and
appreciate
respect.
that.
Hey, I appreciate you, Dane.
Hey man, I appreciate you,
Let me
Golden
speak
Ray.
my words. So I respect, fam. Thank
Yeah,
you, thank
man.
you.
Shout
You're
out
the
to the
reason
Turn Up
why I
Podcast.
moved my show back. I appreciate
Yeah.
that good advice. Me and my wife were sitting back. Let me just say this real quick, Golden Ray. Me and my wife sitting back at 7 o'clock, like, okay, what we do now? But it was an
Because
opportunity for us to eat. I ate dinner, sat with the kids, and before you know it, kids wanted to go somewhere at 7 o'clock.
uh-huh.
And during my show, they normally come and say, "Hey, Dad, Mom, we want to do something."
Yeah.
And it was just the opportunity for us to kind of sit back and get ready for the show. So I appreciate the good advice.
Hey,
Appreciate
love and
it.
respect, man.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
thank you. Yeah.
Keep doing it. I
Yeah.
gotta have you back on next season too.
Oh
All
man,
right.
you know it's all
Yeah, the
love,
mic is
man.
still open. Anything going on this weekend by any chance? Nothing. Nothing. All
I
right,
can
Ebony.
I can answer any
Yeah.
questions if anybody got any questions or anything.
Hey, how are you? Welcome back.
Thank you, Jen.
I'm
Thank you, my
enjoying
number
the
one
show.
supporter.
Ebony, thank you for
Appreciate
sharing
it.
your story.
My
No
only
problem.
I
supporter. Let me
really
put it out there.
yes.
Only.
Stop. Good. Keep on creating. I love your story. Thank you for sharing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Period.
Yeah. If you
Pooh.
have any scripting questions or building questions, he's here. Hey,
Yeah,
teacher Danny
I had
in
kind
the
of more general
building.
question. Hi, Ebony
Hi.
Epiphany. Hey, I'm a big
Welcome.
fan of so many people in this room. This is so fun. I'm so glad. I was like, I'm coming tonight. I'm for
Got
sure
to.
coming tonight.
Gotta stop by.
So, listen, I understand that there are things that legally, some builders, people who are like monetized can't talk about.
Mhm.
So I don't want to be prying on anything. Any questions I ask, I want to know that, be clear that I respect the NDAs and I don't even want to know about any of that stuff. But for those of us who are still trying to get our stuff monetized, is there like any path that's been clear, like been told, like, do I just need to get my world super popular and then maybe I'll get
No, no.
that call? Is what am I allowed to know at this point?
Bro, I woke up to an email. That's all.
That-
I woke up to an email, and I tell everybody that I woke up to an email. I got monetized after 3 bill. Well, no, on my when I was in the process of making my third bill, I got monetized. Um, I just went around saying, "Oh, somebody muted me. I'm sorry."
Me, I
I
got muted a
just
bunch too. Something's going on.
yeah, I went around. And I kept running my mouth and I kept saying, you know what? This is Metabu. This is what Metabu is going to be. I want to be monetized. For me to be able to do this, I need to be monetized. And that was in the beginning. That's when it wasn't that many people around
No
saying
such
that.
thing as a monetization when we started. It
Yeah.
wasn't
And
even
I,
it wasn't even a goal. Let me put it
Yeah.
like that. It's never been a goal of mine.
Right.
Monetization fell in my lap and I was blessed with it.
Yeah.
But it's never been a goal of mine. And once you put your goals away and you go for what you love, you don't have to worry about monetization. The money will find you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the main reason I want to know is because the reason I would like to be monetized is not necessarily even for the money. I feel like my money is going to kind of be like outside Horizon,
Sorry, I was
but
drinking
start
some water,
Horizon.
guys.
Oh, good. No, good. But what I'm wondering because I know that there's like a lot of things you can put in your world if you have one of those monetized worlds, right? Like can't you have like
Now,
different
can I answer that
scripting and
question?
pictures? Please,
Yeah,
I would love
Mhm.
to. I would love to.
If you don't, that's two separate programs. So if you
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be monetized, then that's completely okay, right? The other program where you can put different things inside your
Is
world that
EA.
nobody else is
The
EA, right?
access, yeah.
And that's
Oh.
early access.
Yes.
So those are two different programs. So if you don't want to get monetized, that's fairly okay. You can try to see if somebody can get you a part of that program. And I'm sorry, guys, but
Do not be sorry. I'm glad I
so
asked
Please
now
don't.
because that's more specific to me because I would much rather do that. And I want to say I'm a big fan. I can't wait to I know I haven't been around a bunch. I've been away all summer. So I was at some like summer retreat and it was awesome and healing and wonderful. And it wasn't rehab. No, it wasn't. I was just for the summer. Actually, I worked at a summer camp that I when I was a little boy, I went to summer camp, and now I'm a teacher. So since COVID, I stopped teaching at the summer school, and I started teaching at the summer camp. And so I was at summer camp, just living in the woods. But
Danny, to follow up your question,
Yeah.
Discord is your best friend. The
Mhm.
Horizon official Discord is your best friend.
Correct.
the Horizon official Discord.
Yeah, that'll be your best bet in getting in contact with the people who are directly responsible for the Horizon Worlds programs that are
And all the updates that they keep messing up.
Okay.
correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, Jay. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you. But like I said, I'm gonna be around a bunch more. Okay.
Okay.
So y'all are gonna see me around again. Okay.
Yeah, and shout out to teacher Danny. He has a show here in Horizon. It runs.
Well, up until I went back to freaking school starting next Tuesday, it was at 7:30 on Tuesdays, but my class lets out at 7:10, so that's cutting it too tight. So I have not made a decision yet on what the new time will be. It was this past Tuesday at 7:30, but like I said, so I don't know. It's probably going to go to Wednesdays at 7:30, probably.
All right.
Okay. But thanks for putting it out there.
You're very welcome, teacher Danny. I appreciate you. Teacher Danny did do a promo for me as well. I got to get that up, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate your contribution to the Metaverse. Continue to do it, my friend. All right. We still have an open mic here, a hot mic. If anybody has anything else to say by any chance.
I love Ebony.
Venom,
love
what's
Venom.
up? You're right on time.
Sorry, I came in late. I was a little busy doing
You're
some stuff.
good. You're okay, man.
Thank you.
Aw.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If anybody ever tells me I love them, they love me, and I just said thank you, I think it would be a bad night for me.
Oh.
But anyways, nobody got that. But I
Yeah, I
did.
did.
I got it.
I love you. Thank you. You too.
Right.
So awesome.
Talking about I love me too.
Well, I mean, before we
what-
get yeah, go.
That's one thing. My husband really with this he knows I've been into complete detail about this, so he knows that I got a whole community up here. He knows.
Are you open about that by any chance? I mean, is that like news that we can kind of discuss, or
Sure, go ahead. I don't care.
because it's interesting to me because I was telling my wife, said, yeah, I'm gonna get me a better boo. I said, what you gonna do? She said, what did you say? I don't think she said anything. It's hard to get an answer out of her, but yeah.
Yeah.
But how does that work? I mean, you're married, and you also have two metaboos.
Well, I had. I don't have any.
Had.
I don't have one right now. But
Hey, yo, say what?
yeah.
They don't last.
No, it's not. No. Wait a minute. Rewind. Take it back. Excuse me. My medical relationships, one was a whole year, and that's like 16 years in the metaverse.
Yeah, that's real. Y'all did it.
It was a whole year, and the second one was about 6 months, 7 months. But that was it, yeah. But he doesn't really doesn't mind about it at all. He doesn't really care
It's
about
not
it at
physical,
all.
right?
Yeah, I'm never gonna meet these people. I'm never gonna. If you become my medical, I promise you, I'm not gonna meet you in real person. In person, you know this.
I've got a question. How do you break up with the metaboo? Like,
How do you break up?
How do you break
Okay.
up with them? Like,
This is what you
you
say.
gotta block them on all
You turn them
platforms.
into a bald
No.
Zuckerberg. That's it.
No, See, this is what. Okay,
You can't
so
block.
it depends. See, it depends on how how it was during the relationship. It depends on how it was. Because like my first one, it was kind of rocky, but it got to the point where I was like, look, I'm gonna leave me alone. Give me some time. Let me be able to get away from the situation and let me cool down. Because if I don't cool down, ain't nobody. When I burn bridges, my bridges don't get rebuilt at all. It's to the point where it's the firefighter just sitting back
ashes.
saying, I don't want to touch it. You get what I'm
Speak your
saying?
truth. Speak your
So
truth, Ebony.
I wanted to, huh?
I said, speak your truth.
Yes, and I wanted to keep that relationship as a friend. So we had to part ways a little while, but we're slowly but surely getting back to being. Well, I still think of him as a friend, just not the friend that he used to be. So we're slowly but surely getting back to that. And then the second one, I mean, I can call him now. He's not. We're just not meant to be metaboos.
Okay.
That's all.
Cool.
Because it's just basically what it is that it's your person in the metaverse. It's the person that you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. What is a metaboo? Like, what is the extent
need
of the metaboo
definition on that.
situation? Since we're getting into after hours conversation here.
Metaboos are specifically just that's what it is. It's your person, the reason why you get on, the person that it could be your metaboo can be your friend. Your metaboo can be somebody you want to see outside of the metaverse. Your metaboo can be specifically, and I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna tell y'all a small story before I do that. It's Golden Rays why why metaboo is so strong as it is. It's because of Golden Rays. Because X amount of years ago, he had a podcast and they tried to tell me that I couldn't have more than one metaboo. And I said, yes, I can.
She said,
I can have as many as I can. By the end of that night, I had 3. I had 2 dudes and a girl. And I'm not gay in real life. I'm only meta gay. See, Mark Zuckerberg told me, he said, this is your metaverse, and you can do whatever you want to in your metaverse as long as it goes by the community guidelines. And mine, in my community guidelines, it didn't say I couldn't have more than one, so I said I can have as many as I want, and I went and got as many as I want. And then when I came, the two dudes didn't even last. The girl lasted for about two months. That's it.
I mean, how many have you had tops? I mean, at your highest
Serious
metaboo moment, how many?
Seriously,
you have 10
ones?
or 20? Yeah, like serious.
Seriously, I've only had 2. Like, not serious, 4 the most.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 2. It's just the 2 dudes that I had gotten that night. They didn't even last 24 hours. They was gone. They was gone.
I mean, I don't understand that. Why can't you last as a metaboo? There's nothing you need to do.
Yes, you can.
Hey, sometimes.
Yes, you can. You can last. I'm gonna tell you how.
What do you do as a metaboo? Like, what is the purpose of? What do you do? Like, what do you do?
Okay.
Once again, my wife is standing right here, so I don't
no, you're fine. I'm gonna make this real easy.
I just need to understand this so I can have a better understanding of like, oh, these people are on a meta date.
Some people are. That's why I
Okay.
tell everybody in the beginning, you have to know exactly what you want. My version of a medical is somebody that I have that's a friend, somebody
Okay.
that I get on every day with, that I can talk to, that I can be around, that I know that's not going to tell my secrets to somebody, or, somebody who I know that I can depend on and be, cool with around. Some people, they go be
That's
doing
not
the
a meta
European
boo.
and
That's
stuff
like a
like
meta
that.
friend.
Yeah, but that's my version of metaboo. A metaboo can be whatever you want it to be. That's the thing about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be a line in the sand with a metaboo. Y'all can. That's my metaboo right there. You don't. That's my time. That's my
So
home.
so he's off limits to other girls, or can he have meta boos as well?
It depends on if y'all like that. You can be a meta poly. You can do whatever
Mm,
you want to.
I see. I
Mm.
see.
You can do whatever you
So
want.
if he shows up with like 3 meta boos, he's got like 2 girls and a guy, and then you show up
I'm
with
not that type.
your 2 guys and a girl. It's a party.
Oh,
No, see, that's
Ooh.
why you got to
Oh
be able
my
to come up
gosh.
with the guidelines in the beginning.
He did not just say
All
that.
You
right.
got to
Well,
come
What
up with the
is going
guidelines in
on
the
here?
beginning. For you
we're
or
good.
someone else,
I know
that
boss
may
Dame did
be
not just say
okay.
that.
That may be
No,
fine.
that's true.
That's all right. But for my guidelines, that's why I tell everybody when they first become Metaboos, the first place I tell them to go is to Metaboo Villa. The reason why I made Metaboo Villa is so that when you get a Metaboo, you take them there. All of the questions that you need answered are in that world. Questions that people are too I don't want to ask, blah, blah, blah. But if it softens the blow, if you go in Metaboo Villa and you see all of these questions on the wall, therefore,
Yeah.
if there's a lie or something that was not explained to you
Discussed.
in the beginning, you can say, we went there on our first date and you told me this, and you got something to stand on. You got something to stand on, and you'll be able to not only have something to stand on, you'll have something to be able to, you'll be getting that knowledge that you need to know by the end of the maze. Do I need to stay with this person, or do I just need to, be friends? Or either yet, we have the option. Le Chocolate had made a world back then. It's called Somewhere. So if it's to the point where you and that person are not on good terms and you don't want to continue this, they'll be like, let me take you somewhere, and you go to somewhere, and when you go to somewhere, you're sitting there, it's a nice little calm little dinner, and it can be like you pick up one box, you can be mean, get the heck out of my face, and then y'all leave. You spawn out on your own, and then you could be like, this is just not gonna work for us, and then you can still be friends. It gives you the options to be mean or be nice, either one, it doesn't matter. Yep.
Wow.
It's called Somewhere.
I can tell you're very
That is
passionate
good.
about this situation,
I
about this
am.
subject. Yeah, tell us more, Golden Rays.
No.
You got a
I
meta boo?
absolutely, you know what I'm saying? I agree with her like 99%, but it's 1% that I don't. And what I agree with is perception and perspective, right? Like she's putting things in perspective of how she feels the meaning of a metaboo is. So who says she's wrong? You can't say she's wrong. You can't say she's out of her mind or whatever. Her perception is, my perception of a metaboo is like, I don't care if you married or whatever situation is, the word boo. Let's just think about it. You feel what I'm saying? And you're like, oh, you call this nigga your boo.
Yo,
Like,
boo.
what's going on with the situation is? You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say perspective and perception. You know what I'm saying? Her perspective is absolutely right because the way that she looks at it, you can't say the way that she looks at it is
It's
wrong.
wrong. It's not.
You know,
I
and
mean,
you
I can't
can't.
say it's right.
Yeah, but you can't say it's right. Also, that's why I say perception because that's your perception, right? Let's just be honest, right? So so it's kind of like a balance. Like that's why it's always a yin and a yang in China, whatever situation. It's like everything is balanced out. So she's not wrong. She's not right. You know, or whatever the situation is. But different people play things different because, like, I've never, you know what I'm saying, just say, okay, meta boo or whatever. Nah, I'm trying to see you immediately. I'm trying to see what's going on, see if we connect for real in real life. You know what I'm saying? Which I have seen
See,
That's
that's
Some
it.
of
why
the
I
girls
tell
say.
everybody
You
you
feel what
have
I'm
to be
saying?
able to
Yeah.
know what you want in the beginning of it. You have to be able to tell this person exactly what you want. You have to be honest. You have to be open. Because if you're gonna
But
be,
that's why he asked, was it a meta friend or a meta boo? So why would you call him boo if you're being honest
because
about
he's my boo,
something?
he's for me.
Oh, okay.
He or
Oh,
she
okay.
is for me. That's what they are.
So it's dangerous to get in a Malibu relationship with you because after that, that guy can't talk to nobody.
No,
He's
that's not
locked
it.
down.
That's not it. Because I was in a three-way at one time.
Hey, yo.
I had a Metabu girl and I had a Metabu
Pause.
dude, and they both were, they were both just for me. They weren't for each other.
Mm,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like it.
Yeah. So that
Man,
wasn't something that it's again something that you have to set your standards to. You have to set your rules to. You have to be able to know, okay, I don't want you being with a man. I don't want you being with a woman. I don't want you to be with anybody but me. If you have those and you know what you want and you express what you want from the beginning, then there's no boundaries. There's no because you've already set them. There's nothing. Yeah, I
it's
love it.
amazing.
I love Meta Boost. They're my favorite.
Brooklyn, you
Hi,
can't
I'm
add
back.
to this conversation for us, Brooklyn.
Yeah, so for me, what I have always found like intriguing or interesting about like the Meta Boo brand is just that Ebony kind of brings light to this very interesting situation, right? Like as we all know, participating in this space or in Web3 in general, we are all, I like to say building the plane while flying it. And when you're kind of doing that, right? Like these things are happening before, terms are coined for what they actually are. And so what I like about the Metabu brand, or what I find interesting about it, is the fact that it touches on, this new concept of like relationships and connections within the metaverse, right? It's not just about being, Metabu is the name, but it works very similar to how it works in real life, right? So the same kind of like whatever dynamic it is that you have with your person or multiple people, I mean, I would assume is what you're going to be bringing into the space. But it's just about, also kind of like navigating this new medium, right? This new tool. So as opposed to like, having these physical connections with people in the physical world, you're having these connections in the digital world with these folks, and you can
Without
kind
the
of.
physical touch.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
Some of them can.
if that's what your dynamic, calls for, if that's what you and your, in this case, meta boo or meta friend or meta date, if that's what the agreement is, then it is what it is. But I mean, if y'all trying to link up in person, that can happen too. I mean, a bunch of us have linked up in person, not for those reasons, but we've proven, right, that
Mhm.
it is possible, right? So, and again, like this brand emerged during a time where like I feel like now people don't say it as much. I hear it every so often. But at the time, there was a very big divide in the community where people were, either considering this to be a form of real life or considering this to be just a game.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've moved a little bit past that. I think we're still, kind of having our troubles with it here and there. But for the most part, it's not as divided as it was before. So, a brand like Metabu really is important when you're talking about, this divide in a community and what people deem as real and not real, right? Because I mean, for me personally, whatever connection I make in here with anybody, whether it's platonic, romantic, or whatever it is, you guys are real people to me because I'm a real person. I'm interacting with you, I'm spending my time with you, I'm interacting with you in my safe space, in my personal zone, right? So for me, like, it's very real. But for other folks, they get on here and it's like, they're on Call of Duty, right? And they're just trolling
Mhm.
people and it's just the game and they don't really care. So a brand like Metaboo kind of, brings that to the forefront and makes you realize, like, are you a troll? Are you going to be on here, for,
For real.
genuine reasons? Like,
Yeah.
what's the deal? So for me, that's why I find it interesting. But yeah.
And I'm gonna say something. This may be unpopular. Um, and before I say this, I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you guys for coming out. But maybe unpopular to Ebony. But Ebony, I really, really, and if it gives you um, any indication to move forward, this is it. There's a whole group of us, older people, who want worlds to go to, and I know you're building for the kids. but don't forget about us. You know,
I'm not gonna forget about
we need
y'all.
those Metaboo worlds back. You know, even as much as you think that they weren't going to them, they weren't getting the traction that you wanted. The, us old people, we kind of need that stuff. We need somewhere to go, laugh, take a load off when we want to. So don't forget about us. You know, listen to some old people music as well. We
I
call it old
I'm
people
never
music.
gonna forget about Metabu. It's just that, like you said, it just was people were not coming to my places. They weren't doing it, and
Yeah,
it you got to be able to have loyalty. You got to
yeah,
be able to have it to the point where, you know, you have a following that that continues to come on.
yeah.
And I'm not knocking anybody because I know a lot of people are busy. I
Who me?
understand that.
I don't have a
Oh
following.
no, I'm not
I don't
talking
say
about
I don't. I have
you.
one follower, and I'm not going to embarrass them.
You talking
I
about
got
Jen
one.
Smash?
I'm fucking dead.
You got two now.
She probably gonna stop following me now. All
But
right,
it's just you got to be able to have those people to keep coming back, and it's like if I at times I was sitting and chilling and smoke even after I did renovate. I've renovated chill and smoke like 4 times. I think is it. But even after I renovated it and I bring a bot, have music in and all that type of stuff,
Yeah.
the numbers went down, down, down to the point where I was sitting there by myself for a while. And everybody still says it's great, it's a wonderful place, no, but it's like it wasn't doing so.
We'll
But
talk.
chill and smoke will come back.
We'll
It'll
talk.
come back.
There's some stuff that I like to see for us adults to have, like some games, some shooter games in the background. You got to find your gun and shoot people. I don't know, something fun that we got to figure it out. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for coming out for another episode of Dames Live. Before I close out the show, what I'd like to do is just give Ebony Epiphany an opportunity to tell everybody where to follow her, what she's got up next. Tell us more.
I have the Instagram is VR_Ebony Epiphany, same as my name. I also have a Discord that it's got a little dust on it, but it's not gonna be dusty no more. But the Discord is I think it's Metaboo. It should be Metaboo. I think it's Metaboo. Yeah, it's Metaboo. Metaboo Discord. I also have Metaboo _creators, which is if you are looking to get a build done or you're looking to be able to get some scripting or anything, either me, my team, or the associates with my team will be able to help you or either send you into a direction to be able to get that help. But we're definitely taking appointments, paid bills or anything like that with Metaboo _creators.
Yes, sir. Well, hit up the Metaboo in Discord as well if you guys want to get commission builds. Last but not least, we'll be back next week, and I've got a great guest. I don't think anybody knows this guest, but I definitely want you guys to come out and check him out. His name's Gala Giant. Has anybody heard of Gala Giant?
Yeah.
He's got a game called
Mhm.
Anything Goes. I had an opportunity to go check out his game show today. He's got a cool thing going on there. Like, I was like, whoa, this is a little bit different than anything I've seen in the metaverse. So if you haven't had a chance, he does his shows on Thursday, but we'll be back next Friday, same time, same place, right here with me the same day. Everybody have a good night.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, there you go.